following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
Dixon finds Thompson for two.
Time. Let's head up to the broadcast booth for the pregame show right now on Magnitude Sports.
All right, it is a packed house here at DGF High School tonight here in Rebel Country. Mike Mason alongside you here on Magnitude Sports. Certainly appreciate you tuning in. It's still early in the season, but it's never not cool to say it's the battle of undefeateds. You got the 1-0 DGF Rebels taking on the 1-0 Pequot Lakes Patriots. It's senior night here tonight. They just finished up that ceremony as we had to get an extra cord here at the gas station down the street, so we're going to get that on for you, but we certainly apologize for that. But once again, a 1-0 Pequot Lakes coming into this contest with a 28-5 victory over the East Grand Forks Green Wave 8 days ago on Thursday, September 1st, which is exactly the same time that DGF played and picked up a 32-7 victory over the Thief River Falls Prowlers. The Pequot Lakes Patriots 1-0 so far this year, and that is an improvement over how they started last year, and they're looking to jump ahead of their record from last year, where they're only 1-8. Their only win last year was a 41-30 victory over the Pillager Huskies. They would fall 27-12 to East Grand Forks to open up the season, and now to open up the season this year at home, they defeat them 28-5. So once again, they're 1-8. Their season would come to a conclusion on Tuesday, October 26th, when they would fall 32-0 to the Attican Turkeys in the first round of the 3A section playoffs. And that's a look at your Pequot Lakes Patriots here. As once again, they come into this matchup 1-0 with a 28-5 win over the East Grand Forks Green Wave. The DGF Rebels also 1-0, that 32-7 victory over the Prowlers that we talked about just moments ago. Last year, they had a pretty decent season, you could say, 9-2. Their only two losses came towards the end of the year on a 42-29 loss on the final game of the regular season against Detroit Lakes on the road on Wednesday, October 20th. Their second loss didn't come until the state tournament when their season would come to a conclusion on November 13. So they opened up with a 16-0 win over Thief River Falls. They defeated Pequot Lakes in their second game last year, and that was on the road in Pequot Lakes by the final score 20-18. So if that says anything about this matchup here, we expect it to be a fairly healthy battle here. And then they would just totally annihilate Perham 48-0. And for any Perham fans tuning in, you probably like, thanks for reminding me of that one, Mike. 22-7 against East Grand Forks, 34-7 on the road at Park Rapids on October 1st last year, 21-0 win over Hawley, and a 13-7 win over Fergus Falls. And then, as I mentioned, that 42-29 loss to Detroit Lakes to finish up the regular season. So they end the regular season with a win-loss record of 7-1. They move into the postseason and get a 28-7 win over Thief River Falls, a game we had for you here on Magnitude Sports back on Saturday, October 30th in the first round of the 3A playoffs. They would move on and pick up a 2-point overtime win over Fergus Falls by the score of 22-20. That would advance them to the first round of the state tournament. And in that 3A state tournament round, in a game that was played in Buffalo, Minnesota, the Rebels season would come to a conclusion with a 21-18 loss to Annandale. Annandale, a really good football game, nothing to hang their heads about there. So the juniors last year, they have one more chance to redeem themselves this year here on senior night, on game 2 of their regular season, and they're looking to repeat as champs, as they were the 3A, or the Section 8 3A, I should say, section champions last year. Rebels out of the district Midwest Red, same district conference for the Pequot Lakes Patriots. Let's take a timeout, and we'll come back with more of your pregame show here in just a moment, including starting lineups and all that other good stuff when we return right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Did you know that healthy people make healthy communities? It's true. Choosing not to drink alcohol, not to vape, not to smoke, and making the choice to not use drugs are 4 of the best life choices you can make today. Did you also know that over half of your peers are not drinking, vaping, smoking, and are also choosing against drugs? If you are struggling with any of these choices, have a talk with a parent or trusted school staff member. For more information, search Clay County Public Health on Facebook, and remember that healthy people make healthy communities.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
All right, welcome back as the DGF choir, comprised of football players and other students. Did a nice job on the national anthem there. Once again, it's the battles of the 1-0 teams. The 1-0 Pequot Lakes Patriots and the 1-0 Dilworth Glyndon Felton Rebels. Mike Mason with you here on the Magnitude Sports Network. We certainly appreciate you tuning in. Clay County Public Health, Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill, Tommy's Express Car Wash, DGF High School, KLN Family Brands bringing your scoreboard tonight, along with Stein Seed and Goldmark Commercial Real Estate, also partnering up with us here at Magnitude Sports to help bring you DGF Rebel football and volleyball this fall sports season. And with any luck, we'll have some winter sports coverage for you as well here on Magnitude Sports as the Pequot Lakes Patriots find their way to the field. Starting lineups for the Pequot Lakes Patriots. The starting QB behind center will be Grant Logie. His tailbacks will be Briar Norby and Darby Bolter, along with Clay Wolf. The wide receivers, one of them will be Riley Larson. The tight end will be Emmett Johnson. And once again, your starting quarterback, Grant Logie, for the Patriots. And for the DGF Rebels, as they go through the defensive starters here for the DGF Rebels, we'll go through the offensive starters for you here. Behind center, under quarterback will be, or not under quarterback, but under center, I should say, will be the starting quarterback, the senior number 10, Owen Leach. His tailbacks will be number 1, Jordan Summers. He may occasionally catch a pass as well. And you also want to take a look at Nicholas Wally in the backfield is what I'm thinking here. And then Caleb Johnson will be on the field, as well as Brody O'Keefe and Tommy Raiders go by. So those are some of the guys you want to keep an eye on here for the DGF Rebels. As we'll turn it over to our PA announcer for the remainder of the defensive starting lineups here for DGF.
Number 52, Victor the Machine Sosa. Number 76, Bryce the Ice Fisher. Number 78, Felton Wagner. And number 75, the mover and shaker, Max Baumgartner. Let's hear for the Rebels.
The Rebels are ready to go. The Patriots, red. I did a red Detroit Lakes game last night. My apologies on that. The Rebels are ready to go. The Patriots are ready to go. There we go. We got it right the second time around. Coming up after today, as we have a few minutes to look ahead really quick here, Pequot Lakes on the road today. They'll be on the road next Friday against Fergus Falls, and they have 2 at home against Park Rapids and Detroit Lakes. And then they go on the road again at Pillager, at Thief River Falls. They'll finish up the regular season at home against the Perham Yellow Jackets. For the DGF Rebels, after today, they'll be on the road on Magnitude Sports, and you can catch that game against the Perham Yellow Jackets here on Magnitude. And then it's another road game up north to East Grand Forks, take on the Green Wave. Then they come home, take on the Park Rapids Area Panthers. That's a game we'll have for you here on Magnitude Sports. Then they're on the road at the Holly Nuggets and at Fergus Falls, and they wrap up the regular season Wednesday, October 19th, taking on Detroit Lakes, the Lakers. So in a little over a month from now, I can say Lakers again. But tonight it's going to have to be Patriots, so I apologize for that. And we are underway here. And they'll be handed off to Summers. And Summers will be brought down close to the 30-yard line. I got to make a quick adjustment here, so I'm going to zoom out so you don't miss any of the action.
DGF fans, just want to bring your attention once again. DGF Touchdown Club is sponsoring the football throw at halftime. Make sure that you go ahead and check that out. They're going to be running until about 5 minutes before halftime.
All right, we'll get that opening logo off your screen here. I got to load up the football scoreboard here really quick. So. And he'll be dropped right behind the 30, close to the 29. And Leach on his feet, and he's brought down close to the 40.
We're going to take a look now. Going to be 4th and short. Go! Go, boy!
All right, now we're in business. Thanks for being patient with me there. I'll hand it off on 4th and short. He has enough for the first down.
And that's going to be a DGA first down.
Once again, Owen Leach behind the under center tonight here for the Rebels. He'll pick up about 7 on that play, bring up 2nd down and 3.
2nd and 3.
Second and 3 from the 48-yard line here. Leach drops back, and he takes a big drop back, and now he's going deep. And just through the fingertips of Jordan Summers. Could not quite grasp that one. We'll let our clock continue to run here as the clock stops at 8:46 to go here in the first quarter of play, and it'll be 3rd down and 3 here for the Rebels. So they went for the big pass play on 2nd and 3. I would suspect that possibly a running play is ahead here for the Rebels, but we'll see what Coach Soderberg and his team have in mind here on 3rd down and 3. High snap, handoff, Summers. Summers will barge ahead. He's got the first down.
It's going to be 4th and short.
Oh, I guess it's going to be 4th down and very short. So hold the phone there on that first down for the moment. 4th and 1, they'll spot the ball at the 46-yard line. Leach will, and now timeout's going to be called, and the timeout is going to be charged to who?
Timeout, Rebels.
Rebels. I was looking at the wrong referee, and I guess I didn't get the signal there. 8:10 to go here in the first quarter of play. 4th down and 1, and a timeout on the field here for the Rebels as they look to decide what they want to do here on 4th and short. They're going to go for it, get that first down, let the drive continue, or are they going to maybe think about a possible short punt and pin the Pequot Lakes Patriots deep in their own territory? I think that's exactly what they're talking over there, wondering if their kicker can do what I just mentioned. Other games on Magnitude Sports tonight. The Perham Yellow Jackets are hosting the Thief River Falls Prowlers at Ted Minover Field in Perham. And then one other game on the North Dakota side, the Kindred Vikings, undefeated at 3-0, taking on the Oak Grove Grovers. And they will push ahead for that first down, and now it'll be 1st down and 10. Stops the clock with 8:06 to go here in the first quarter of play. Leach will get into the huddle, check his wristband, call out the play, and they'll go up to the line of scrimmage. So out of a shotgun, he'll hand it off to Summers. Summers spins, avoids one tackle, and he'll be able to pick up, no, I think he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think it's going to be 2nd and 10 here, maybe a hair of a loss. 2nd down and a medium 10 is what we'll call it. High snap for Leach. Summers has it. and he'll push forward close to the 40. There's a flag on the play, too. So I'll stop the clock with 7 minutes and change to go here in the first quarter.
Holding on the Rebels.
So wipe that play out of the books. It's holding on the Rebels, and they'll back up. It'll result in a 2nd and 15. 5-yard variety of the holding call. Actually, it'll be 2nd and 20. Looks more like it. Ball placed on the 47-yard line. They got to get to the Patriots 33 for a first down. 2nd and 20. And now they'll hand it off again, and diving forward, actually Leach kept it, and he gets to midfield. Picks up 3. It'll be 3rd down and 17 here for the Rebels. And the Rebels will put Leach into the shotgun. One guy behind him. Leach will drop back. He's looking to pass. He has a little bit of pressure, rolls out to his right, and now he'll fire across his body and into the end zone. Jordan Summers with the touchdown. That is a 50-yard touchdown pass. Leach connecting with Summers, and that's his 5th touchdown in 2 games. He had 4 of them back in the game against Thief River Falls. He had 3 of them in the first quarter, added 1 more in the third. I believe, if memory serves me correctly, they were all running plays, or rushing touchdowns, I should say. And now they'll go for the 2-point conversion. He'll hand it off, and Summers is in for 2 more. And it's 8-0 here in favor of the DGF Rebels with 5:52 to go in the first quarter. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in just a moment with your kickoff right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Sweet chaos. Delightfully disruptive.
All right. Leach to Summers on a 50-yard touchdown pass, 2-point conversion, good. Don't forget to follow us on social media there. Website, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, they're all right there. Follow, like, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Let's hear it for offense on the drive.
And the kickoff coming up here as the Pequot Lakes will get their first possession of the game. 2-point conversion, good. And it's 8-0. And that will be taken at the 15. Up to the 20-25-30, dropped at about the 31. On the return there for the Patriots is Darby Bolter. 5:30 to go here, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the first possession here for the Pequot Lakes Patriots. 8-0 here on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard in favor of the DGF Rebels in this battle of unbeatens here from Glyndon, Minnesota and Rebel Country. Once again, Grant Loggy, the starting quarterback here for the Patriots. He'll take the snap, he'll look the pass right away, and he's got his man at the 35-yard line, and taken down immediately is Alex Kriesel. And I want to thank one of the Patriots head coaches for helping me out with some of those name pronunciations. So Kriesel gets the first pass up to the 35. It's a pickup of 5. It's 2nd down and 5. A lot of 5s in that conversation there. He'll get maybe a yard on that carry, but not much more than that. On the carry was Caden Nelson. I'll bring up 3rd down, and we'll call it 3rd and 4. No, they're going to give him 2. We'll call it 3rd and 3. So I'll see if the Rebel defense can step up and hold the Patriots from getting 3. It looks like Loggy's going to work out with a shotgun here. No, he's not. He's under center. That's his back. He'll fake the handoff. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, and he finds the closing window, and he gets it into the hands there of Briar Norby for the completion and the 1st down. First and 10. He'll look to pass again, and he's got another guy, and it's pops loose. He caught it, and the Rebels recover. He caught the ball at the 38-yard line. It was in the hands of Clay Wolf. He would get popped by a Rebel and lose the ball, and the Rebels recover. .404 to go here in the first quarter of play. And the Rebels get their 2nd possession, leading 8-0 here on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard. And it'll be another handoff. Summer, I think, it is Summers, and he will hop, skip, and jump all his way all the way up to the Patriot 40-yard line. And it's another 1st down. Play takes exactly 8 seconds off the clock. Summers in the backfield again. He'll get the handoff again. He cuts towards the outside. He gets brought down in the backfield there. Nice play there by Cullen Cratchville. There we go. I had to take a deep look at how I wrote down my own handwriting on that name pronunciation there. So a loss of 1 puts up 2nd down and 11 here for the Rebels. Once again, a nice tackle by Cratchville. And this time, they'll hand it off again. And this time on the carry for the Rebels, I believe it was Nicholas Wally, and it was.
Wally on the carry. Gonna bring up 3rd and 6.
Clock continues to run. 3rd and 6, and the Rebel fans cheering on their offense here. Let's see if the Patriots can stop them or not. Summers right up the middle, and he will be just short. It's going to be 4th down and 1, and we'll see what the Rebels do here.
Summers on the carry. Gonna bring up another 4th and short.
4th and about the length of a football here. Don't be surprised if Leach takes it himself here or not. As Leach will get some instruction from his coach, and now he'll go deliver that instruction to his teammates. And they'll hand it out to Summers. He'll push ahead. He's got the first down. And he's got more than the first down. Somehow he snuck out of that gang tackle, and he has a touchdown. There were so many Patriots around Summers that I thought they had brought him down. So they'll line up for another 2-point conversion attempt here. That's a handoff to Summers. Did they push him in is the question. No signal yet. Looks like he's short. He's going to be right inside the 1-yard line. And the 2-point conversion will be no good. 14-0 your score here with 1:21 to go in the first quarter. We'll take a timeout, and your kickoff is coming up next here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Be right back.
Did you know that healthy people make healthy communities? It's true. Choosing not to drink alcohol, not to vape, not to smoke, and making the choice to not use drugs are 4 of the best life choices you can make today. Did you also know that over half of your peers are not drinking, vaping, smoking, and are also choosing against drugs? If you are struggling with any of these choices, have a talk with a parent or trusted school staff member. For more information, search Clay County Public Health on Facebook, and remember that healthy people make healthy communities.
All right, kickoff seconds away here as the Rebels take a 14-0 lead on a Jordan Summers touchdown run. And he accounts for all 14 points in this contest. He got the 2 touchdowns, one on a 50-yard touchdown reception. That last run, he also punched in the last 2-point conversion. And we're underway here in the second possession of the game for the Patriots. And he'll bring it up close to the 35-yard line. We'll see where they set it up at here. And it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Patriots. They had a good drive going last time, but a hard hit on a pass that was intended for Clay Wolf. Well, actually, Clay actually did catch that ball, and then he got popped pretty good, and then he dropped the ball, and the Rebels recovered it. This time, Loggy keeps it himself. No, take that back. That was Clay Wolf on the carry. 2nd down with 58 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Make it 2nd and 8 as he picks up 2 on the play. Man in motion there is Clay Wolf, and he'll look to pass. He fires over the middle and incomplete. 3rd down and 8. That's the end result of that one with 34 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Jordan Summers on that last touchdown run, I think, had everyone fooled. I was getting ready for the next play. I didn't even realize that he was still on his feet. Sideline pass is caught there by Bolter. Now stop the clock with 32 seconds to go as the ball's moved to the 48-yard line now. And he'll spin, he'll hand it off. That's Jaden Biley. And Biley gets it to midfield, a pickup of 2. The clock will continue to tick. It's 2nd down and 8. 19 seconds to go. We'll see if they get this play off here before the quarter break or not. 10 seconds to go. It's going to be close. They break the huddle with 7 seconds to go. 3 seconds. 2, 1. They will not get it off. That'll be the end of the first quarter.
And that's going to bring the first quarter to a close. DJ Rebels
14-0 in favor of the Rebels over the Patriots here on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard. It's been a good first quarter so far. A little bit better quarter if you're a Rebels fan. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back here with the second quarter of play in 60 seconds here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Be right back.
Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby?
Wally Wibbly.
Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies? Wilby Wababy?
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
Welcome back. Second quarter underway here. And a pass that will almost be intercepted, but not quite. Pass will fall incomplete. Bring up second down and, or check that 3rd down and 1. He'll look to pass. That one nearly batted, but it's caught on the far side by Nordby. And he's close to the 40 at about the 39-yard line. It's going to be good for a first down, just by about a yard. And it's a quick snap and pitch. And he'll get over the 40 and meet a wall of black. He'll pick up about 2 on the play. It'll be second down and let's see here. Yeah, we'll call it 2nd and 8. And that one will fall incomplete. Good coverage. The intended receiver there was Emmett Johnson. He was covered well by Brody Friend. That'll bring up 3rd down and 8. With the clock stopped with 10 minutes, 59 seconds to go. He'll look to pass, and he's got his pass complete. Down the near sideline, trying to break tackles, and he's eventually brought down close to the 12-yard line. And on the reception there was Alex Creasel. Ball stays in bounds. No, it does not. He got out of bounds, so it's good for. Actually, it did stay in bounds, but the clock temporarily stopped for the 1st down. And he'll pass to the end zone. Open and in. That's a Patriot touchdown. Or was he in bounds? Yes, he was. And the Patriots will line up and try and punch 2 more onto the board here. On the reception was Riley Larson on the touchdown reception. They'll set up for an extra point attempt here. Snap, hold, the kick is up, and the kick is no good. Wide left. So it remained 14-6. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in a moment with your kickoff right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
All right, second quarter of play. 10:48 to go here in the second quarter, and Pequot Lakes is on the board. It's 14-6 here on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Kickoff will be covered up at about the 25-yard line, and that's where the Rebels will take over. Inside 11 minutes to go here.
Summers on the carry with a nice gain. Second and short.
10:30 to go here in the second quarter of play. Second down, and we'll call it 2nd and 2. Second and a long 1. Leach and company will break the huddle, come up to the line of scrimmage, and Leach will work out of the shotgun with Summers behind him and 2 men to his left and right. And he'll look back and he'll avoid one tackle. He's looking to pass and he'll fire it downfield. And he's got his man just shy of midfield, and that is going to be Nicholas Wally. Nicholas Wally gets the Rebels up to the 49-yard line and a first down. Inside 10 minutes to go now. Leach will hand it off right up the middle. Summers dives forward into Patriot territory across the 45. They're going to backtrack him a little bit here to the Patriot 46. And it's going to be shy of a first down by about 3 yards, maybe 4. Second down, and they're going to call it. It's not 2nd and 5. It's more like 2nd and 4. And some movement there. I believe that's going to be on the Rebels. And that is indeed on the Rebels. So 2nd and 4 will turn into 2nd and 9.
Going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Summers has it again. He'll try and break a tackle, and he is down this time for sure, right at midfield. Picks up 3. Be 3rd down and 8.
Bring it up 3rd down.
So a little ways to go here for the Rebels. Patriot defense making its presence known here in the 2nd quarter of play. Rebels score all their points in the 1st quarter. Leach under pressure in the backfield. He's going to be dropped, and it's going to be 4th and very long, about 4th and about 13 approximately. And that will likely bring out the punt unit here for DGF. Or did he get rid of the ball? It looks like he got rid of the ball, and it's actually an incomplete pass. So it'll be 4th down and 8 instead of 4th and 13. And they will indeed bring out the punt unit. High snap, punts it away. And it'll bobble on the ground to the 15, inside the 15 to about the 14-yard line, and the Patriots will start there with 7:52 to go here in the 2nd quarter of play. And it's 14-6, and it's Patriot football.
For a short game, 2nd down. Folks, you have about 2.5 minutes left to sign up for the football toss at halftime at the DGF Touchdown Club table. Make sure you go visit them.
Update from the Barnesville-Crookston game. Barnesville up 28-0 over the Crookston Pirates. That game being played in Crookston. And that run will not produce too much.
Very short game. Gonna bring up third down.
3rd down and 7, we'll call it.
All right, DGF fans, 3rd down, here we go.
Third down for the Patriots. They'll drop and they'll look and pass. And the pass is completed near sideline, close to the 30-yard line on the reception there for the Patriots.
First down, Pequot.
Was Brian Nordby. And he'll be about maybe 4 yards short of the first down there. Be 4th down, or be 2nd down, excuse me. 2nd down and 3. Six minutes and change to go here in the second quarter. Man in motion. Waggy under center, and he'll throw to that man in motion, and it's caught, and he'll cut back inside, and he'll gain himself a few extra yards, and he'll get tackled from behind. He'll be marked down close to the 50-yard line. It's Brian Nordby on the reception for the Patriots.
It'll be a first down, Pequot.
First and 10. Waggy drops back. He'll fire. And it'll be incomplete. Intended receiver there was Clay Wolf. And that will stop the clock with 5:27 to go here in the second quarter. Second down and 10. And there's a flag on the play too. Holding on Pequot Lakes. So it'll be first down and longer than 10. So that'll back them up. First and if it's the 5 or 10 yard holding, we'll find out here when they mark it. It's the 10-yard variety. So they'll bring up first down and 20.
Incomplete pass.
I'll stop the clock with 5:33 to go.
21. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
Clock continues to roll. 5:18 and counting here in the second quarter. Picks up 10 on that play, and it's fourth down and 10. Or third down and 10, excuse me.
All right, big third down, fans. Here we go.
And timeout is going to be called here.
Timeout.
Timeout, Pequot Lakes. 3rd down and 10 from midfield for the Patriots. Coming out of the timeout. We'll keep it here. While I do some background maintenance here. Logie will get the pass completed and close to the 35 where he's pushed out of bounds. Should be enough for a 1st down, and it is.
Come on, D!
And the pass is caught to the 20-yard line and pushed out of bounds. Riley Larson on the reception for Pequot Lakes.
Reception made. 1st down, Pequot.
That's another 1st down. 4:32 to go here in the 2nd quarter of play. With the pass, pressured towards the end zone, dives forward. Is he in? Yes, he is. Touchdown, Patriots. (14-12). The Patriots have cut the lead down to 2. They have a chance to tie it here if they choose to go for 2. Last time they went for the extra point. And they will go for 2. They'll look to tie this one up. Waggy takes a snap, fires, bobbled, and falls incomplete. 2-point conversion, no good. And with 4:24 to go here in the 2nd quarter of play, we will take a timeout and be back with your kickoff right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
All right, welcome back. Getting ready for kickoff here as the Patriots get another touchdown, and they have trimmed the lead down to 2. It's 14-12 here on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard. with 4:24 to go here in the second quarter of play. And the kickoff. It'll be picked up at the 26-yard line. His knee was on the ground when he caught it, so Summers will get a 0-yard return.
First down, Rebels.
Hey, come on, boy!
Summers with another carry up close to the 35.
That's it. Going up 2nd and 1.
Pickup of 9, 2nd and 1 here for the Rebels. $3:57 to go here in the second quarter. Hand off to, I believe that's Summers. And it was. He'll get it up to about the 43. And that is plenty enough for a first down. And another handoff to Summers, and he'll go right up the middle. He gets over the 45, 46, and looks like they'll mark him down at the 48. And he pick up a 5, and he has 5 to go. 2nd and 5. 3:14 and counting to go here in the second quarter of play. First down and 10 now here for the Rebels as Summers gets yet another carry. And we have a timeout with 2:50 to go here in the second quarter. We have a timeout on the field. We'll take one with them. We're back in 15 seconds here on Magnitude Sports.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby? Wally Wibbly. Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies. Wilby Wobbaby.
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
All right, packed house here tonight at Rebel Stadium, and it is now first down and 10 with 2:50 to go. And somebody jumped. I didn't see who it was, so we'll wait for the official to give us that information.
Quick reset.
Hand off to Summers. Summers right up the middle, and he's over the 40 to about the 39-yard line. And he'll be about 4 yards shy of the first down. 2nd and 4. Summers once again. And Summers finds his way to the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 and a first down. With 2:24 to go here in the second quarter. Summers will get it again. He'll go up the middle again, and he's got a lot of room. He's pushing tacklers forward, and he's all the way to the 15-yard line. A pickup of 20 and another first down.
Flag football players and coaches should go to the south end zone. Flag football coaches and players, please head towards the south end zone.
Leach will do play action, keeping himself inside the 10, pushes forward, and he's down at about the 3-yard line. It'll be first and goal. .140 and counting to go. First and goal from the 3 here for the DGF Rebels, leading 14-12, looking to strike here before halftime. Summers in the backfield. Leach will work under center. And they'll hand it off to Summers, and he'll find a little seam, and he's into the end zone for a Rebel touchdown. No, I guess he's going to be just short. We'll take those points off the board here. So the clock will continue to run. If they do not score here, we'll adjust our scoreboard. Second and goal. Looked like he found the seam and got it in, but he only picked up 2. They stopped him a little shy. We'll hand it out to Summers again. They'll give him another chance. He's in the end zone now. It is 20-12 in favor of the DGF Rebels with 34 seconds to go here in the second quarter of play. Looks like they'll huddle up and break for a 2-point conversion here. Leach under center, 2 men in the backfield. They'll hand it off to Summers, and Summers plows ahead. He's going to be stopped short. 2-point conversion, no good. It remains 20-12.
The middle just stopped short. But DGF back on top, 20-12.
We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
All right, welcome back. DGF student section, pretty pumped up right now. The parent section, a little bit more calm.
Here we go.
20-12 now as the Rebels increased their lead to 8 after the Patriots had trimmed it down to 2, and they had a chance to tie but didn't convert on that 2-point conversion attempt. So now they're down 8, but they're still just a 1-score game with a touchdown 2-point conversion. They're going to get the ball back now here with 34 seconds to go. It's going to be a squid kick right up the middle, covered up, and that'll take 2 seconds off the clock. First and 10 coming up here for the Pequot Lakes Patriots.
Once again, right away at halftime, if you have purchased the football toss, make sure you go right away to get your footballs so you guys can participate in that.
Three receivers set with a tight end to the far side. Loggy working out of the shotgun. Three-step drop, fires quickly to the sideline, and it's caught. Up to midfield. Pickup of about 7, and it's number 7 with the catch and 7 yards, Emmett Johnson. 13 seconds to go as the Patriots look to strike quickly, and they will catch the ball and out of bounds. They'll stop the clock with 8.8 seconds to go.
Okay, we got one, guys. We got one. Let's go.
And it's good for a first down. 8 seconds to go. And the Patriots need to go 46 yards to try and get this in before halftime. 5 receivers this time. And a 3-step drop, and he fires, and it's caught. Down the near sideline, out of bounds with 1.8 seconds to go. They have one more chance to try and get it in the end zone. Talk about an exciting end of the first half here. Even more so exciting if the Patriots can convert here. It is first and goal from the 25-yard line. And they have 1.8 seconds to work with. And now coach is going to come in as a timeout is called, and he's going to chat with his players here to try and come up with a plan to get a 25-yard touchdown play drawn up. And the DGF defense will come up with a plan to try and prevent that from happening. First down and 10 from the 25-yard line, and they have 1.8 seconds to go. As the DGF crowd will try and cheer on their defense. But this is in like absolutely a packed house tonight. There is maybe one spot to sit here, and that's it. I cannot get the camera any further than that. And a nice showing from the Pequot Lakes fans here tonight as well. DGF defense is on the field. They're playing a deep cover. 1.8 seconds to go. This will be the final play barring a defensive penalty. He takes the snap. He's looking to pass. He fires to the end zone. And it's going to fall incomplete, and that'll bring us to halftime.
Incomplete. And that's going to be halftime. DGF up 20-12.
20-12 in favor of the Rebels here on Friday Night Lights on the Magnitude Sports Network. We're at halftime, 20-12 in favor of the Patriots. We'll be back in a moment here with your second half or with your halftime show, and then your second half right after this here on the Magnitude Sports
Just a
Network.
quick message for you from the Dilworth.
Did you know that healthy people make healthy communities? It's true. Choosing not to drink alcohol, not to vape, not to smoke, and making the choice to not use drugs are 4 of the best life choices you can make today. Did you also know that over half of your peers are not drinking, vaping, smoking, and are also choosing against drugs? If you are struggling with any of these choices, have a talk with a parent or trusted school staff member. For more information, search Clay County Public Health on Facebook, and remember that healthy people make healthy communities.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
The domestic dog, a relative of the wild wolf, now a gentle, loyal member of your family. And through the good times and the more challenging, we love them no matter what. That's why we feed them the best. Nutrisource is the kind of clean, premium food you'd feed a loyal pet who would follow you to the ends of the earth, even when you don't want them to. Don't just feed your pet, nourish their whole body. Nutrisource, where pet health begins.
Did you know that healthy people make healthy communities? It's true. Choosing not to drink alcohol, not to vape, not to smoke, and making the choice to not use drugs are four of the best life choices you can make today. Did you also know that over half of your peers are not drinking, vaping, smoking, and are also choosing against drugs? If you are struggling with any of these choices, have a talk with a parent or trusted school staff member. For more information, search Clay County Public Health on Facebook, and remember that healthy people make healthy communities.
All right, welcome back. We're live here in DGF High School on Friday Night Lights, and it's been a great game here. Rebels have a slight advantage, up 20-12. The Patriots had a chance with 1.8 seconds left. They had to go 25 yards to launch a pass into the end zone, and that pass would be broken up and fall incomplete. Taking a look at some other scores, a 6 o'clock game that is now final. Barnesville defeats Crookston 28-0. Thief River Falls is up 7-6 at halftime over the Perham Yellow Jackets. That game is live on Magnitude Sports. Of course, 20-12 here between the Rebels and Patriots. Osakis up 22-0 on the Hawley Nuggets at the end of the first half. A 7-0 lead for the Fergus Falls Otters over the Park Rapids Area Panthers with about 4 minutes left in the first quarter. No score update from West Central Area Ashby and Staples Motley. 11 minutes left in the first. It's still scoreless between the Pelican Rapids Vikings and the Frazee Hornets. And that is a look at some of the nearby games here in Minnesota. Some of the games that are a little bit further away. Let's see if there's any. Roseau with an 8-0 lead over Underwood at the end at halftime. Detroit Lakes defeated East Grand Forks by the score of 21-14. Let's take a look here. Attican 38-0 over Pine City with a minute left in the first quarter. And let's see here. What else is probably of interest? Osika 7-0 lead over Marshall at halftime. Piers with a 23-14 lead with about 2 minutes left in the third quarter over Minnewaska area. And that looks like pretty much everything that we got available here in the nearby area here, and most of those scores. Of course, the Rebels and Patriots fans are concerned about. Maybe a couple of them weren't, but it's always nice to know who's doing what where. So that's a look at your out-of-town scoreboard. On your KLN Family Brand scoreboard, it's the DGF Rebels 20 and the Pequot Lakes Patriots 12 here at halftime of this one. Jordan Summers has done all the damage. He has 2 rushing touchdowns, 1 50-yard touchdown reception, and he's punched in 1 2-point conversion. So he has once again he scored one touchdown on a pass, 2 more on the ground, and a 2-point conversion. And it is Jordan Summers 20 and the Pequot Lakes Patriots 12 here at halftime on the Magnitude Sports Network. We're going to take, actually we'll keep it here. We're about 7 minutes away from the second half kickoff here. Take a look at our upcoming schedule, what's coming up here on Magnitude Sports. As on Sunday, we'll have some youth football for you from Fargo Davies High School in Fargo. And then on Tuesday next week, back to high school volleyball, Barnesville Trojans and the Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines. Perham Yellow Jackets and the Holly Nuggets on Tuesday. And then a big matchup between the Trojans and the Yellow Jackets on Thursday, as that'll be our only volleyball matchup Thursday night. Since our 2 teams are playing each other, that gives us a little bit lighter night on Thursday. Or I should say 2 of our teams playing each other. Perham and DGF. DGF fans, that game against Perham in Perham will be live here on Magnitude Sports. We'll also simulcast it to the DGF YouTube channel, as we are doing that same thing tonight. East Grand Forks and Park Rapids will be the other game we have next Friday night for you here. And then more high school volleyball. Busy night on Tuesday, September 20th, as the Barnesville Trojans will host the Underwood Rockets. Perham Yellow Jackets will host Park Rapids area, and the DGF Rebels will host the Holly Nuggets. All 3 of those volleyball matchups start at 7 o'clock on Tuesday, September 20th. We'll have them all live for you here on Magnitude Sports. And then 2 more volleyball games on the 22nd. Some more football on the 23rd. You can dig deeper into that schedule by going to our website at magnitudesn.com. Once again, there's the website, magnitudesn.com. You can subscribe to us on YouTube. YouTube.com/Magnitude Sports. Follow us on Instagram, Instagram.com/Magnitude Sports. You can also follow us on Twitter at MagnitudeSN. And then give us a like and a follow on Facebook at Facebook.com/MagnitudeSN as well. Check out all the latest news stories on our website. Just scroll down about halfway down the homepage, and you'll see all of our latest news stories scrolling. Volleyball, football, North Dakota, Minnesota, breaking player news, all that stuff. It's all there on our website at magnitudesn.com. Once again, we have a halftime score here of 20-12. Jordan Summers, 20, and the Pequot Lakes Patriots 12 here at Rebel Field on Friday Night Lights here on the Magnitude Sports Network. We're about 5 minutes away from the second half kickoff. We'll take a break, and we'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
The domestic dog, a relative of the wild wolf, now a gentle, loyal member of your family. And through the good times and the more challenging, we love them no matter what. That's why we feed them the best. Nutrisource is the kind of clean, premium food you'd feed a loyal pet who would follow you to the ends of the earth, even when you don't want them to. Don't just feed your pet, nourish their whole body. Nutrisource, where pet health begins.
We are back here, halftime, winding down about maybe 90 seconds before they get ready to bring the players out and get ready for that second half kickoff here. Over on the North Dakota side here on Magnitude Sports, the undefeated and defending State B 11-man champions, the Kindred Vikings, are dominating Oak Grove right now. That game is in the third quarter, and the Kindred, or it's at halftime actually. And the Kindred Vikings are up 40-0 over the Oak Grove Grovers. And with that halftime score, the Kindred Vikings have now outscored their opponents 136-21 in their 3.5 games so far this season. And they still got another half to see if they can put up some more points. I would imagine that they might put in some younger players, give them some experience playing varsity football, and we'll see if they get the score up any higher or not. I would imagine that it's not their intent to get it up higher, but they're not going to tell the kids to not play football either. So 40-0 Kindred. And right at last report, Thief River Falls led Perham 7-6 at halftime. As we get ready for the kickoff here. And the third quarter of play is underway here at DGF High School, and the kickoff is taken at the 15-yard line. He'll bring it up over the 30 to about the 33, and that is where the Pequot Lakes Patriots will take over with 11:51 to go here in the third quarter. So first down and 10 for the Patriots, as they'll have the football, and we'll see if they bring out the passing game here in the start of the second quarter, or second half, as they ended the first half with it. And no, they'll pitch it. And going to the outside there is Clay Wolf. And Clay Wolf will get to the 35. It'll be a pickup of 2. It'll be second down and 8. Patriots, 2 receivers set, 1 to each side, and the tailback. And he'll look to throw, and he throws to the outside, and it's caught. And he has room to run. He has a man to beat. He stepped out of bounds. I'm not sure where he stepped out of bounds at. I'm guessing close to the DGF 45. We'll see where they spot it. On the reception there was, I believe that was
First down, Pequot.
Nordby. And looks like he stepped out of bounds at instead of the DGF 45, he stepped out of bounds at about the Patriot 49. So first down and 10. And another pass, and that one is complete, this time to Riley Larson. And he's going to be just shy of that first down by about a yard. Second down, and we'll call it 2nd and 1. $11 minutes and change to go. Hand off to Wolf. Wolf will maybe get the first down, and then there's a flag that could change that. I think he maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what the flag is. Personal foul, face mask on the Rebels, so absolutely be a first down.
It's going to be first down, Pequot. Hey, tonight's winners of the football toss are Carter Mosher, Aubrey Tisver, Carson Fisher, Brett Mullen, and Reed Johnson. Winners beat Wagner's by concessions after the game.
So 1st and 10 after the face mask penalty. Will move the ball all the way down to the Rebel 27-yard line here as Loggy works under center. He'll hand it off. No, he will not. He will roll out to his left, and he'll keep the ball himself. He'll run out of bounds, and that will stop the clock with 10:49 to go here. Second down, and they will pick up 1 for sure, maybe 2. We'll call it 2nd and 9.
What's going on?
Logie will roll, and he'll fire. And he's got a man, and it's a touchdown for the Patriots.
Touchdown, Pequot.
Darby Bolter on the touchdown reception. It was a 27-yard pass. And the Patriots strike quickly here in half number 2. We'll see if they go for 2 or not. It looks like they will. A 4-receiver set, nobody in the backfield. It's either going to be a QB keeper or a pass. And he'll look to pass, and it's an outlet pass. He made the catch, and he's in, and we have a tie ball game.
2-point try is good. 20-20.
10:42 to go in the third quarter. We're knotted up at 20 apiece here between the Rebels and the Patriots. The battle of undefeateds continues after the break here. Kickoff coming up next on Magnitude Sports.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
All right, welcome back. Kickoff just around the corner here. And it's a tie ball game, and it's been a fun one so far. Rebels get out to a quick lead, and the Patriots find a way to get themselves back into this ball game with 10:42 to go here in the third. I love the song, but YouTube hates it, trust me. Kicking off here is Tommy Blommer, I believe is what the coach told me. That's a low kickoff. It'll hop, picked up, bobbled, and back behind the 30-yard line at about the 27. Jordan Summers has it. He comes out, breaks a couple tackles, shifts directions, avoids a couple tackles, and he's down at about the 37. It'll be 1st and 10.
Summers on the nice return.
.10:33 to go in the third and a tie ball game. Hands off to Summers. Summers leaps ahead and he's over the 40 to about the 43.
Gonna bring up 2nd and 4.
Pickup of 6, 2nd down and 4. The clock continues to tick, 10:19 and counting. Inside 10 minutes now. Leach will hand it off to Summers. Summers right up the middle, and he will drag forward Darby Bolter for about 13 additional yards. That guy is amazing. I don't care what team you cheer for, you gotta respect that run by Jordan Summers. Now moves the ball all the way up to the Patriot 34-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Rebels. Leach will hand it off. And picking up about 3 on the play there was Nicholas Wally. And another handoff to Summers. Summers will plow ahead to about the 25. Looks like he'll be stopped short at about the 26. We'll see where they spot it. It's going to be shy of a 1st down. They will spot it at the 26. So it'll be 3rd down and 7. It'll be more than shy of a 1st down. Or third, my bad, I hit the wrong button. 3rd and 2. Summers in the backfield behind Leach. They'll hand it off to him. And he'll plow ahead up close to the 20-yard line. Looks like they'll mark it at about the 21.
That's going to be a DGA!
And it's 1st down. First and 10 from the 21-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Patriot. I'll stop the clock with 7:59 to go as they will attend to the Patriot there. See if we can get a jersey number on it. It looks like it might be Clay Wolf. I think that's a 5 on the shoulder there. If it's not him, I apologize to the Wolf family for raising your concerns, but I think it's him. And it is indeed, and good news is he's walking off. 99.3% on his own will. He'll come off for a couple plays. I'm pretty sure we'll see him back in the game shortly here. Rebels with a nice drive down the field, and it started, well, it didn't start, but in the middle of it all was a excellent run by Jordan Summers. And now he'll cut outside the numbers, and he'll be down at about the 12, and a flag comes in late. We'll see if that's on the Rebels or not. It might be. Flag came in from behind the run. I would guess it's probably an illegal block or something.
Personal foul, face mask.
Oh, it's a face mask on the Patriots. So not only will he get that big gain, that was Wally. They'll tack on half the distance to the goal, and it'll be first and goal here for the DGF Rebels with 7:30 to go in the third quarter. Leach under center. And they hand it off to, I believe that was Krabenhoff.
Forward progress stopped at the 4.
And it was indeed Krabenhoff, if I'm saying that correctly. They're saying that his progress was stopped at the 4-yard line, so it'll be second down and goal from the 4. Krabenhoff is back there again. This time they'll hand it off to Summers. And Summers, he'll gain maybe a yard, and that's about it. It'll be third down and goal.
Summers on the carry. Third and goal.
And he did indeed pick up a yard. He was able to move it from the 4 to the 3-yard line. So the goal line defense here for Pequot Lakes, so far so good. They forced a third down on the Rebels, and we'll see if they can stop them one more time. Summers and Krabenhoff, they'll hand it off to Krabenhoff, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. I'll stop the clock with 5:34 to go here in the third quarter of play. And the Rebels retake the lead on the Callan Family Brand scoreboard at the score of 26-20.
I know, little boy's tricks.
And the two-point conversion attempt is good. Leach passes it into the end zone for Thomas Threen. And 2 more points gives DGF a 28-20 lead.
Hey, let's hear for number 52, Victor the Machine Sosa!
Your kickoffs coming up in 30 seconds here on Magnitude Sports.
Did you know that healthy people make healthy communities? It's true. Choosing not to drink alcohol, not to vape, not to smoke, and making the choice to not use drugs are 4 of the best life choices you can make today. Did you also know that over half of your peers are not drinking, vaping, smoking, and are also choosing against drugs? If you are struggling with any of these choices, have a talk with a parent or trusted school staff member. For more information, search Clay County Public Health on Facebook, and remember that healthy people make healthy communities.
Well, bedtime.
Oh, you can do that on that. PGF fans, let's hear ya.
So our clock ran during the commercial break, so we'll keep it stopped. 5:34 to go here in the third quarter. Bobble picked up at the 20. And he'll be brought down at about the 29-yard line. On the return there for the Pequot Lakes Patriots was Briar Norby.
First down, Pequot.
They'll stop the clock with 5:28 to go. It'll be first down and 10 here for the Pequot Lakes Patriots. They tied the game up. And then DGF came back down and scored. And now the Patriots are going to have to try and repeat that last drive that they had that resulted in a touchdown. Look to pass, nice block in the backfield to prevent the sack, and on the reception at about the 36-yard line there for the Patriots is Nordby once again. Second down, and we'll call it 2nd and 5. .507 and counting to go here in the third quarter. And I'm not sure if DGF jumped or if there may have been movement on that front line by the Patriots. It kind of looked simultaneous. We'll see what the call is from the official. So the clock is now stopped with 4:48 to go. We have a foul start. Yep, and it was on the Patriots, so that'll back them up. Jordan Summers for DGF currently on the sideline getting his legs stretched out. Hopefully it's nothing more than a cramp and nothing more serious than that, but we'll keep you updated as we keep observations on him. He's been, with the exception of one touchdown, he's accounted for all the points so far here for the Rebels. Summers with 20 of the 28 DGF points. Looking to pass, fires over the middle, and it's caught! Nice reception there by Alex Kriesel. First down, and the ball will be at about the 30, or check that, the 46-yard line. .412 to go now here in the third quarter. Nice pass to Kriesel there to set the Patriots up. And another quick pass, and he's got some room. And he's going to go to the end zone. He has nobody to beat. It's a touchdown, a 55-yard touchdown strike for the Pequot Lakes Patriots. And on the reception for Pequot Lakes is Riley Larson. And it didn't take long for the Patriots to answer. We'll see if they go for two or not. 3:56 to go, and they will go for two. Try and tie this game up again. A 4-receiver set. Quick slant pass, and it's caught, and it's in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. And Loggy will get the pass to Nordby for the 2 extra points. We're knotted up once again at 28. 3:56 to go here in the third, and we're back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports. All right, getting ready for the kickoff here. Once again, you can join us on our social media pages, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. You can get all the schedules and final scores of all of our broadcasts at our website at magnitudesn.com.
Football recovered by the Rebels. First down, DGF.
So DGF, after a bobbled return, will recover their own fumble, and with 3:55 to go here in the third, the Rebels will get 1st and 10 from their own 44-yard line. And it's been a fun game so far. Something tells me we haven't seen the end of the scoring from either of these two teams.
Center, second down.
And Jordan Summers is on the carry, and he's slow to get up. And it does not look like he is too comfortable at the moment. It looks like he's trying to get up, and he just can't get up. That would be a huge loss for DGF if he cannot recover from it. Not quite as warm as it was on 8 days ago on Thursday night when the Rebels played the Pequot or the Thief River Falls Prowlers. It was, I believe, about 88 degrees during that football game. Right now, it's clear and 59, so a little bit chillier here, and you have to wonder if maybe that's playing a part of the role. You know, these coaches do a good job of making their players stretch before games to try and avoid situations like this one, but they're not always 100% unavoidable. And once again, they're stretching his leg, or no, they're not. It looked like it. It's actually the coach's arm, and it blended in with his jersey, so I thought they were stretching his leg, but he's not. Summers is going to be helped off here, and he'll get a round of applause from the Rebel fan base. And like I said, hopefully it's nothing too severe and that he'll be back sooner than later. My guess is that he might be done for this game. I don't think he's done long term, but I think he might be done for this game. For the DGF fans' sake, I hope I'm wrong, but I'm just calling it how I see it at the moment. 3:34 to go here in the third in a tie ball game. 28-28 on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard. I want to say thanks to Clay County Public Health, Doolittle's Woodfire Grill, Tommy's Express Car Wash, DGF High School, KLN Family Brands, Stein Seed, and Goldmark Commercial Real Estate for making broadcast coverage of this game possible tonight. And what a game it's been. Leach will keep it himself. He'll come to the outside, and he will break one tackle, spin ahead to midfield, fall ahead. Looks like they'll mark it right at the 50. It'll be a pickup of 3, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 7.
3rd and a long 4.
Or check that, 3rd and a long 4. It was 3rd and 7 prior to that play. As we crack the eggs on 3 minutes to go now. So we'll see what the Rebel offense looks like without Jordan Summers here in the remainder of this third quarter. And he'll tumble ahead to the 45. It's going to be enough for a 1st down, or will they bring out the chains? That's going to be very, very close. It doesn't, I'd bring out the chains if I was them. That looks right on, and they will indeed bring out the chains. So that will stop the clock with 2:25 as they bring out the chains to measure for the 1st down. Or at least that's what they announced. Yep, here come the chains. It's going to be very, very close. He may have gotten the 1st down, like literally by the length of a nickel. Or maybe a little bit more. Or maybe he'll be short by a nickel. Where are they going to put it? He's going to be just a hair short of the 1st down.
Just inches short.
That's going to be third and a fingertip. Or check that, fourth and a fingertip is what I meant to say. Fourth down and hardly nothing at all. QB sneak there by Leach. It's good for a first down.
That's a DGF!
Stops the clock with 2:16 to go here in the third quarter of play.
Let's hear for our O-line on that push.
Of all the measurements I've seen in high school football, I'm pretty sure that is the record holder for as close as you can get without getting it. .205 to go. Handed off, bobbled on the snap, and falling on top of it there was Nicholas Whaley. DGF will maintain possession. As we creep towards the final 90 seconds of this one, of the third quarter. It's been a battle here tonight, and nobody's won the battle yet. Another handoff to Whaley, and he'll be up close to the 41-yard line. Pickup of about 6 on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down and 6.
Gonna bring up 3rd and 6.
Or third down and 6, excuse me. The final minute of the third has now arrived. Leach will work out of the shotgun. He'll hand it off.
Wally on the carry.
Wally picks up about 2 on the play. He'll bring up fourth down, and we'll call it fourth down and 4. And I don't think they're going to get another play off here. Maybe they will. No, they're taking their time. That will be the end of the third quarter. They'll switch ends of the field as the final seconds, 2, 1, and that's the end of the third quarter. Knotted up at 28 here on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard. At the end of 3, we have at minimum 1 more to go. We'll see what the fourth quarter brings us here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Be back in just a moment.
Did you know that healthy people make healthy communities? It's true. Choosing not to drink alcohol, not to vape, not to smoke, and making the choice to not use drugs are 4 of the best life choices you can make today. Did you also know that over half of your peers are not drinking, vaping, smoking, and are also choosing against drugs? If you are struggling with any of these choices, have a talk with a parent or trusted school staff member. For more information, search Clay County Public Health on Facebook, and remember that healthy people make healthy communities.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby? Wally Wibbly. Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies? Wilby Wobbaby?
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
All right, welcome back to DGF High School here on a Friday night. And a heck of a football game. Knotted up at 28-28, moving into the fourth quarter of play. It'll be DGF football, fourth down and 4. They'll line up in, they're going to go for it here on 4th and 4 from the 38. And he's going to be shy of the first down. It's going to be a turnover on downs. And the Pequot Lakes Patriots will take over. First down on the turnover on downs. Pequot Lakes will get the ball. And the Patriots will have a chance to put together a drive and give themselves the lead for the first time in this game if they can get any points out of this drive at all. The second half for Pequot Lakes has certainly been a better half than the first half. Matter of fact, the second and third quarters have been a better half of football than the first quarter was, and we'll see how they do in the fourth quarter here.
Timeout, Rebels.
The Rebels will take a timeout. We'll take one with them. We're back in 15 seconds here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Be right back.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby? Wally Wibbly. Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies. Wilby Wobbaby.
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
All right, welcome back to DGF High School here. It's the student section once again, dancing and jamming out to the songs played by the DJ Rooftop. That's what I'll call him. I don't know if that's his actual DJ name, but he's on the roof playing tunes. So at least I think he is. Maybe they're off to my right here, but wherever they're at, they're certainly getting their. First and 10 for Pequot Lakes from the 37. Logie under center, takes the snap, hands it off. And he has some space. He breaks a tackle, and he tries to get around one more tackle, and he's dropped shy of the 50 at about the 48, maybe the 49. We'll see where they spot it.
First down, Pequot.
So another first down. Logie under center, 5-step drop, fires over the middle, and it is almost picked off when his back was on the ground, but it will fall incomplete. Owen Leach with almost a big play there. Second and 10. Leach was on the ground, and he was bobbling it, and he could not control it. Second and 10 from the 47-yard line. Fakes the handoff, he'll roll, and he's looking deep. And it will fall a little bit short. The intended receiver was Darby Bolter, but he will not be able to make the connection with him. And that'll bring up third down and 10. Logie will get the play sent into him. He'll share it with his teammates. They'll break the huddle and go up to the line of scrimmage. Third down and 10, a big play here for the Pequot Lakes offense and an even bigger play for the DGF defense. He'll look to pass. He's got some time, and he's got his man. He's got a first down and more. Crotchaville on the reception.
First down.
And that was a big momentum boost there for the Patriots to keep this drive going on a 3rd and 10, and now it's 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line of the Rebels. They'll hand it off, put it into the hands there of Caden Nelson. Nelson picks up a couple, push back, and we'll see where they spot it. Looks like he made it to about the 29-yard line, and that's a pickup of 2. It will be 2nd down and 8.
Hey, come on, defense! Come on, now!
Ogie with a man in motion, working out of the shotgun, and he'll take a drop, and he's going to fire it. And it's caught and then dropped. What some great defense there by the Rebels. But for the Patriots, I mean, Ogie threaded that pass into the eye of the needle between 2 defenders, and his receiver just didn't have a chance after he got popped. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 8.
Okay, boys, come on!
He'll look again, he'll fire again, and that could be a flag for interference, and here comes the laundry. The intended receiver was Bolter, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be pass interference. We'll see what the official has to say. And it is indeed pass interference, so that'll be an automatic 1st down for the Patriots. They'll huddle up way behind the new line of scrimmage. 10:14 officially to go here in the 4th quarter. A 3-receiver set, 1 man in the backfield. And now a whistle. And did DGF take a timeout or what? The near sideline official is looking at the DGF sideline when that whistle was blown. And now there's a flag on the play. Offside, so after a pass interference, now the Patriots will be backed up a few. No, take that back, it's on DGF. So back-to-back penalties that moves the Patriots into very, very good field position. It is 1st and goal from the 5-yard line here for the Patriots. With 10:14 to go, they'll look to pass. Nordby's it's bobbled. For a moment there, I thought Nordby was the intended receiver, but it was actually Riley Larson who the ball was intended for. As Larson and Nordby kind of had a crossing pattern, and Logie threw it into the corner of the end zone right as Nordby was in his crossing pattern. He kind of got in the passing lane, per se. 10-10 on the incomplete pass, 2nd down and goal. Big opportunity here for the Patriots. 3 receivers set, they'll hand it off. And he is met immediately, that's a TFL. John Elson-Peter on the carry there. As we crack the eggs on 10 minutes to go, and it's 3rd down and goal as the ball is pushed back to the 7-yard line. And can the DGF defense hold here? Pequot Lakes has had a fantastic 2nd and 3rd quarters. Can they keep it rolling here in the 4th? They'll look to pass. And he fires outside, dives for it, and he couldn't quite reach out with his fingertips to collect it. And it'll be 4th down and goal. Looks like, will the Patriots go for a field goal, or will they try and go for it here? That is the question. The DGF fans are on their feet. 4th and goal from the 7 in a tie ball game. With 9 minutes and change to go. They will go for it on 4th and goal. DGF turned it over on downs. Will the same fate await here the Patriots? Drops back the pass, pressure's on. He rolls outside, inside the numbers, throws, and it's batted down, incomplete. It'll be a turnover on downs. DGF gets the football deep in their own territory. And the Rebel fans are pumped up. And for the first time tonight, the parents section is on their feet. It's been the students on their feet up until now. So the first 2 possessions of the 4th quarter, one for DGF and one for Pequot Lakes, both result in a turnover on downs on a 4th down. And now a long field here for Leach and the Rebels. And no gain on that play, it'll be a loss. Well, it looks like he did get back to the original line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, we'll call it a 2nd and a long 10. So he maybe lost a 1/4 of a yard on that one. Or we'll say a 1/3 of a yard. 3 feet to a yard, he lost a foot on the play. Did not quite get back to the original line of scrimmage, but close enough. .8:47 and counting to go as the Rebels break the huddle and come up to the line of scrimmage. Wally in the backfield. They'll hand it off to Wally. Wally up the middle, and he'll get popped right at about the 10, maybe gone up to the 11. If he did get to the 11, there'll be a pickup of 2. And he got a hair over the 10, so 3rd down, and we'll call it 3rd and 10. So 3 plays, a loss of 1 and a pickup of 1, and now it's 3rd and 10. And the DGF Rebels here need a big play, because if they have to punt, they'll put the Patriots in good field position. Leach working out of the shotgun with Wally behind him. He'll fake the handoff. Leach will drop back. He's in the end zone. He's looking. He's avoiding the pressure. He's looking to pass. He fires, and it is just over, and it's intercepted. Coming back the other way is Darby Bolter. And he'll cut back inside, and he's still on his feet at the 25, the 20. Cuts outside the numbers of the 15, 10, and he's out of bounds at about the 8-yard line.
First and goal, Pequot.
.736 to go here in the 4th, and the Patriots come up with a big defensive play. So after turning it over on downs on their last possession, the defense steps up, pressures Owen Leach in the backfield. He launches it, and they're able to come up with a pickoff, an interception, and now they have a 1st and 10 from the 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. Looks to fire, bobbled up in the air, and it lands incomplete. I'll stop the clock with 7:31 to go, and it's 2nd and goal. They've officially marked the ball at the 8-yard line. I think I said 7 a couple seconds ago.
3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Trying to cheer on their Rebel fan here. Rebel fan base. 2nd and goal. The ball is spotted at the 8-yard line. And now a whistle as the far side official comes in waving his arms, and it's going to be a timeout DGF. Or did the announcer say Pequot? Timeout Pequot Lakes, excuse me. We'll take a break. We'll take that timeout with them. 7:31 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's tied at 8, and the Patriots are threatening when we return after this. Here. It has now gone final in Perham. The Yellow Jackets defeat the Prowlers 13-10. And he will push his way forward close to the 5. That's going to bring up 4th down and goal.
Going to bring up 3rd down.
Check that 3rd down and goal. They're a lot quicker on the scoreboard than I am.
DGF fans, this is the big one. Here we go. Big 3rd down.
The fans stomping was stomped enough to move our camera along. Well, you're looking to pass. Lost one up. Corner of the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, Pequot.
Logie lost it into the corner of the end zone, and it was caught by Riley Larson. He was well defended, too. And for the first time in this game, with 6:34 to go in the 4th, the Pequot Lakes Patriots have a lead at 34-28. They will go for 2. That's not necessarily a bad idea either. They know DGF has the ability to score. It's picked off in the end zone. 2-point conversion, no good. He almost had it completed, but once again, some pressure defense popped the ball up into the air, and the Rebels were able to intercept it, and that will result in a failed 2-point attempt. Your kickoff coming up here in 30 seconds on the Magnitude Sports Network. Be right back.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
All right, welcome back. DGF High School here in Glyndon, Minnesota. It's the Pequot Lakes Patriots with a 34-28 lead over the DGF Rebels here on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard. And correction, I was told it was final, but it's actually in the final minute. They forgot to put that. So it's in the final minute of the 4th quarter, and Perham has a 13-10 lead. So not quite final yet, but could be soon. Allen's taken at the 20, at the 25-20. They'll start the clock. And he's brought down at the 30, and that's where they will start.
30 going to be 1st and 10. DGF Rebels.
So now, for the first time this season, the DGF Rebels are trailing. Leach with Wally in the backfield. Leach will look to pass. He's going to keep it on the ground. He'll tuck it in and run. And he's still on his feet. And he might, and they're going to try and strip the ball. Did it come loose? It might have. Rebels hang on to it. They tried to strip Leach as Leach almost busted loose. And a lucky break there for the Rebels. A turnover there would have been huge. Leach will hand it off. Wally with a big hole. And he's a couple yards shy of the first down, as he'll work it over to from the 47 of the Rebels to the 47 of the Patriots. Second down, we'll call it 2nd and 3. 5:38 and counting to go here in the fourth quarter of play, as the Rebels are down by 6. All they need is a touchdown to tie it, as the Patriots were not able to convert on that 2-point conversion after taking the lead. Wally will take another run. It's a first down and 10. And it seems like without Summers that the Rebels are doing just fine, as Wally's really stepped up and has been able to run up the middle just like Summers has. As we crack the eggs on 5 minutes to go. Another handoff to Wally. Wally has a little bit of room, and he'll push it up close to the 30, probably down at about the 31. Pickup of approximately 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6. And the clock will continue to tick. 4.5 to go. And now it is indeed final. Perham wins 13-10 over Thief River Falls. That is officially a final now. Another handoff. Wally will push his way. Wally almost was his own blocker and made his own lane to run. That was pretty impressive by Wally. That is going to be just shy. It's going to be 3rd and 1. As we crack the eggs on 4 minutes to go here in this contest. Leach, another handoff to Wally. And Wally's close to the 25, and that's good for a first down. First and 10. Another handoff to Wally, right up the middle. He's got room. He's going to go to the 5, maybe the 6, and it's another first down. Stops the clock with 3:02 to go here in the fourth quarter. Stops it temporarily so they can move the chains. Clock will restart now. They restarted a couple seconds ago. My apologies for that. We're at 2:44. And pushing forward, trying to gain some yards. That was Carson Steichen on the carry. And clock will continue to tick. He picks up 4, 2nd down and 6. To go here in the 4th quarter. DGF needs a score to at least tie this up. Point after attempt could potentially give them the lead. Wally with the handoff, and he gets stuffed. He does not go anywhere. He may have lost a yard. 3rd down, we'll see where they spot it. To the end zone, scores! Owen Leach ties this game with 1:12 to go, and the point after attempt coming up. Will they go for 2 or will they go for 1? That's the question. Leach on a reverse quarterback keeper, flips it outside the numbers and is able to sneak inside the pylon and knot this game up at 34.
Unbalanced right, blood right.
And there's going to be a timeout before the point after attempt. It looked like they were going for 2. We'll find out for sure here in a moment. A big point after attempt coming up here as the crowd is going to shake our camera here, which is okay. We'll keep it here during the timeout. As they dance to the cha-cha slide song. 1:12 to go here in the 4th quarter, and we're knotted up at 34. DGF has just scored, and they have a point after attempt coming up here as the two teams take the field once again. So the Rebels will go for 2 and try and take a 2-point lead. Leach hands it off into the end zone! And given the lead is Ethan, or check that, wrong roster, Nicholas Wally. 36-34, DGF with 1:12 to go. The Pequot Lakes Patriots had a first half ending drive where they had to tie it, had a chance to tie it, and you know, if they didn't, it wasn't the end of the world because they still had 2 quarters of football to play. But now the Patriots are in a similar situation here, as this could likely be their final chance with the football. And this time, it does indeed matter how the drive results for Pequot Lakes, because there are no more quarters to play after this one. They have 1:12 to work with, and depending on the kickoff, it'll determine where they get starting field position at here. And you have to wonder if DGF will kick it deep or if they will try something unique here. I would imagine that they would kick it deep. I wouldn't see any other reason for a kick other than a deep kickoff. The Rebel fans are on their feet. Their defense is going to have to step up, and they will indeed kick it deep. That one's taken, and it's handed off. That is Wall. Or Bolter, excuse me. That was Bolter. And now they have 1:05 to work with. Don't go anywhere because it's very possible that we might not be done with scoring yet the way this game has gone. They might have time to do one run, but I think they're going to go pass, and they show 5 receivers, so they're definitely going pass here. And now they they're going to move him around, and it's still a 5 receiver set. Looking to pass. Intercepted by Owen Leach, and he will slide down, and that will be the dagger. Somebody had to step up big, and it turned out to be Owen Leach, the starting quarterback, getting the interception on defense. And as long as the Rebels don't turn the ball over, it could be a W here for the Rebels.
That calls for some candy throwing.
It was a 2-point game last time these two teams played. And right now it's a 2-point game, and DGF has the ball. They'll kneel down. Or they won't kneel down. They're going to respot the ball. I was looking away from the action for a moment there. I thought there was a kneel down, but there wasn't. Pequot Lakes will call a timeout with 47 seconds to go. It is second down and 15 after the drop back kneel down by Owen Leach.
That's all I got.
Pequot Lakes has 1 timeout remaining. With 47 seconds to go.
Boy, $50 a candy goes quick. Hey, second down.
Second down and 15. Patriots with 1 timeout. It doesn't look like they're going to be able. That is their final timeout, 44 seconds to go, and it's going to be 3rd down and about 17 after the kneel down. So another kneel down would take us to about 40 seconds, and then the play clock would take us down to approximately 15-16 seconds. And he'll back up, and they cannot stop the clock. So now the clock will stop. Well, let's see here. Are they going to reset the clock? It looks like the play clock was reset a little bit late. Nope, that's going to do it. The final seconds will tick down. The final 30 seconds of this one, and it is going to be final here in about 20 seconds as the DGF Rebels escape with a 2-point victory What a heck of a football game here. Give it a round of applause and a tip of the hat to Pequot Lakes. They put it all out on the field tonight, and they came up a little bit short. And that is your final score. The DGF Rebels improved to 2-0 with a 36-34 victory over the Pequot Lakes Patriots. For the Pequot fans that tuned in, thank you so much for tuning in. And for the Rebel fans who tuned in, congratulations on a well-deserved victory. That was a hard-fought game, and it's too bad that one of the teams had to lose there. If I had to do this game every single week, I would. That was a phenomenal football game, and it's available for you on demand. If you weren't able to catch the whole game, it's certainly worth watching from the start. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in about 60 seconds with your post-game show here right in a moment on the Magnitude Sports Network. Talk to you in a moment.
Did you know that healthy people make healthy communities? It's true. Choosing not to drink alcohol, not to vape, not to smoke, and making the choice to not use drugs are four of the best life choices you can make today. Did you also know that over half of your peers are not drinking, vaping, smoking, and are also choosing against drugs? If you are struggling with any of these choices, have a talk with a parent or trusted school staff member. For more information, search Clay County Public Health on Facebook, and remember that healthy people make healthy communities.
Sweet chaos. Delightfully disruptive.
All right, welcome back here. Final score in a fantastic football game between the Rebels and the Patriots, and the Rebels come away with a 2-point victory just like they did last time when these two teams met in week 2 last year. And the Patriots, that one has to sting a little bit, and you have to imagine that they're going to come back and bounce back from this one here. They had a pretty impressive win over East Grand Forks last week, and they fell just a little bit short here tonight, but they certainly gave it all they got, and they have another tough contest next week. It's not going to get any easier as they stay on the road to take on the Fergus Falls Otters next Friday night. And then they're home against Park Rapids area and Detroit Lakes on the 23rd and 30th to wrap up the month of September. They go back on the road to kick off October on Friday, October 7th, with a game on the road against the Pillager Huskies. And then they have a Friday night, 1 week later, they have a 6 p.m. game at Thief River Falls taking on the Prowlers. And then they'll wrap up the regular season on Wednesday, October 19th against the Perham Yellow Jackets. And that game will be a home game to wrap up the season for Pequot Lakes. So the Patriots fall to 1-1 on the season now with the 2-point loss here tonight. And the DGF Rebels improved to 2-0 on the season. (32-7) last Thursday night, 8 days ago, over the Thief River Falls Prowlers. 36-34 here tonight over the Pequot Lakes Patriots. They'll have another game on Magnitude Sports next Friday night when they travel to Ted Minover Field in Perham to take on the Yellow Jackets. That's going to be I think that's a 6 p.m. kickoff, if I remember correctly. And so Rebels fans, circle that one on your calendar. We'll have it for you here on Magnitude Sports. And then they have another 6 o'clock game on Friday the 23rd at East Grand Forks. And then they come back home on Friday, September 30th to take on the Park Rapids area Panthers. And that's a game we'll have for you here on Magnitude Sports on September 30th. Then they have a couple tough contests on the road to kick off October. October 7th at Holly and October 14th at Fergus Falls. And then they wrap up the regular season at home here on Wednesday, October 19th with the Detroit Lakes Lakers. 2-0 for the Dilworth Glyndon Felton Rebels, and 1-1 now for the Pequot Lakes Patriots as the Rebels get the victory here tonight by the final score of 36-34. If you missed the game, it's going to be available for you on demand here within about 5 minutes after we end our broadcast. Let's take a look at what's coming up here on our schedule here for Magnitude Sports here, as we'll pull that up for you. And Sunday, we'll have some youth football from Fargo Davies High School as we dive into some Dynasty Elite football. So looking forward to that. It's the first time that we've provided coverage for them, and we're certainly looking forward to that. And then back to high school action on Tuesday and Thursday with a trio of volleyball matches. Pair of football games next Friday night as the Perm Yellow Jackets will host the DGF Rebels, as I just spoke about a few moments ago. And then we'll also have the Park Rapids game from Park Rapids as they take on East Grand Forks. And then a trio of volleyball games Tuesday night, September 20th. Barnesville Perm DGF taking on Underwood, Park Rapids, and Holly. And then DGF Barnesville matchup on September 22nd. Perm and Breckenridge also on the 22nd. Dig deeper into that schedule by going to our website at magnitudesn.com. And, of course, all the DGF games, they will be on Magnitude. We'll also simulcast them to the DGF YouTube channel, so you don't have to search too hard to find the DGF Rebels this fall here on Magnitude Sports and the DGF YouTube channel. Subscribe to both if you wouldn't mind doing so. That'd be absolutely great. In addition to subscribing to our YouTube channel, you can catch us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and visit our website, magnitudesn.com. Once again, your final score here from Rebel Country in thrilling fashion. Owen Leach getting that winning touchdown, or the winning two-point conversion. The winning touchdown, and then the two-point conversion was good to give them the 36-34 lead. Owen Leach scored to tie the game at 34, and then the two-point conversion gave the edge to the Rebels, and that would end up being your final score, 36-34. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you again next Friday night for more high school football here on the Magnitude Sports Network, and for the Rebels on the DGF YouTube channel. Once again, the Rebels at Perham next Friday night, and that game will be simulcast on both Magnitude Sports and the DGF YouTube channel. So thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you again soon here on Magnitude Sports. Have a great night.
Seating has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and visit our website at magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.